That's
Hey,
fair.
question for
Nope.
Laser here really quickly. This has been very popular in chat comments as well as
Okay.
in some challenges here. What is that adorable little owl on
Oh,
the
my,
shelf behind you?
My Celeste?
Yeah.
This
What
is my
are we looking
Celeste.
at here?
I did
Hello.
this as a painting. This is Celeste from Animal
Oh,
Crossing.
you did it. Oh,
I
Nice.
think earlier during the quarantine times, I was like, I'll do an art. So I did. She's so excited. Look at how
That's
happy
beautiful.
she is. You know.
she's very happy.
I like to occasionally go to those like wine and paint things. I have like a whole bunch of the ones that I've done just because they're very like relaxing and you get a bunch of people together and do them. And I have a lot of art in my house from those, and also my mom's a painter, so she did this piece of art. Can you see that? No. Art.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I have a lot of good art in my house because of artists.
Wow.
I have in my life. But yeah, no, this is. I brought this out of my office because I thought the Desert Bus nerds might like it.
Oh.
I don't
They
know
would be
about the
proud.
Desert
You were
Bus
right.
nerds, but we like it.
Yeah, you aren't nerds.
I can't
I'll
find where
also
that
show you-
challenge went. A couple people had put that. I'm like, I want to mark it as complete. The oh, there it is. I found
also
it.
have-
Yes.
I didn't make this one, but this is a cat playing video games.
Aww.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that great?
Is that a little hat with a propeller on top of their head there?
Yes. Isn't it
Oh,
adorable?
it's hovering.
That's very good. Hover hat. Yee.
You have a very nice display of things on your back shelf there. That's great. I like the little table as well.
Thank you. And then we have a signed photo, or a signed photo. We have a photo of a squirrel.
I was gonna say, wow, you got that squirrel to sign the photo.
You
That's
got
impressive.
the
Well, it is-
squirrel to autograph it?
Wow.
Wow.
On the back, it's written. So we got this at we got it at a thrift store in Green Valley, Arizona, which is a town where the median age is 70.
Whoa.
So everything in the thrift store is just like from estate sales and stuff. And this is like somebody took this picture in Massachusetts in like 1980 something, and then developed it obviously like in their house, you know. And this is a very important squirrel to them, and we call it Grandpa Squirrel, and we tell it our achievements.
And it looks on approvingly.
Yeah, and eats its little nut. Now I've messed up my rug.
Like a big some sort of tail print or something on it as the signature.
I mean, I think the squirrel would have signed it if it could have.
I'm always
Just trying to queue up a couple of songs and stuff in the background here. So continue to stretch for time. Discuss amongst yourselves.
This is
We do only-
an oil painting of the house I grew up in Kentucky.
Oh,
Whoa, that's gorgeous. This is this is a framed T-shirt that I made a T-shirt at the beginning of the run that said "Patience" on it, and I after the first day I ripped it out and framed it, and now it's a lovely piece of art. I worked really hard on this.
here's a baby dinosaur breathing fire. That's also a puzzle.
That's
I actually love this bit. Let's all do like a couple minutes of show and tell here. All right, who else has neat things to grab? James in the top right corner, what do you have in the office there?
What?
Or oh wait, now it's Liz again. Liz, what do you got for show and tell?
I have this.
Ooh, what is that? It's very fancy. What does it spell?
is, it spells back massage. So that if you're sitting in a place for a long time, you can massage your back, even though it looks. It's very handy.
Ooh.
That's nice.
I have a thing I'd love to show off. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. This is one of my favorite possessions. So when I was working as a full-time barista back in the day, I got a tamper made. This is, if you don't know what a tamper is, it's the thing that baristas use to press espresso into the portafilter.
Oh, right.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's laser etched to have all
You're
of
welcome.
the. Oh, you can't see it because of the light and the focus.
There it goes.
There we go.
Just gotta put it in front of your
To
face.
have
There you
all
go.
of the symbols
Magic.
for magic
Nice.
gathered in there. So at the time, Reg Barber, who was like one
That's
of the
great.
premier tamper makers in the world, lived in Victoria, and I was able to go to his place and have him custom make this for me, and it's really, really, really cool. So yeah, I actually made
Wow.
a lot of drinks with this. You probably won't show up because it's mega reflective, but this thing is like chipped and banged and stained, and has a number of hours on the bar with me.
Well used.
Wow.
That's so great.
Here's a mouse in a piece of cheese.
Aw.
Oh,
Hey, here he
focus
is.
up,
Refuses to
mouse.
focus.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, that's
Look
cute.
Look at him,
Little
his,
face.
his feet are coming out of the bottom. He's happy in there.
Me. Look at my cheese.
That's lovely.
Has everybody had an opportunity to show and tell really quick?
I've got something here. I'm not quite sure if how well it'll show up, but this is like one of the only pieces of art I actually have in my house. But this is
Is it a banner of Dongard?
no, this is a painting that was done by a friend of my family.
Whoa! Not what I
and-
was expecting.
No,
That's
you can see
amazing.
it there. It is called in the title you can see there is Robert Bourgeon Choma, The Consumer, by Robert Bourgeon Choma, the artist. And he's a consumer in this context is in the terminology. Consumer used to be called, I don't know if it's just the word anymore, but it used to be called consumer of mental health resources, is as in a person who has a mental illness. And so that was a painting he drew, he made of himself, of what he feels like when he's depressed.
That's
And
amazing.
I just love the look
Wow.
of it. That's sort of, there's sometimes when I'm feeling really down, that kind of like, sort of lean back thing.
You're like,
don't
I
know.
get it,
I love
you.
it.
I get it. We've all been
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Is a big
Wow.
mood would have been the
Big mood, very definition of a big mood.
Would be the terminology these days, I guess.
What do you got down there,
Right.
Johnny?
I have this. See if it'll come into focus. I have a Cthulhu that is also Sherlock Holmes.
Aww.
He's got a little pipe, and he's got a
Of
little
course he
hat.
does.
That,
Oh, I heard that.
That is adorable.
Sure,
that
Thulu.
doesn't seem
Oh,
fair. I feel like a lot of the things that Sherlock Holmes would be investigating would be caused by Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Also, it seems like an unacceptable pair up. Like it seems like maybe a little OP to have all of the deductive abilities of Sherlock Holmes and also all the ungodly powers of Cthulhu. I guess godly powers of Cthulhu.
Like mind reading
Yeah,
and stuff
it's-
like that
Seems
too?
like-
Haunt
it's
your
like,
dreams.
Too much.
Wait, does that mean that Sherlock Holmes
Opie.
Cthulhu causes the murder and then solves it afterwards and be like, surprise, it was me, I killed you in your dreams?
That's why they're such a successful detective.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's
That's
like
what
should I
Murder She
find
Wrote
out-
is about.
Ah.
Should
Amazing.
I find out who killed who killed this person by following all these very delicate clues, or destroy the entire world? then this mystery wouldn't matter anyway.
So I want to remind people we have a little over 7 minutes left. This is your last chance if you want to try and win the 2019 hardcover photo book. So let's get that up there. And then Paul, if you'd like to, we've got, sorry, Liz has her hand up before we throw to Paul.
I had a question, and this has been driving me
Bust. Yeah. got it.
bust.
Yeah.
Thank you. There was a word that was a made-up word that was like dirigible that you and Johnny conspired against me and Serge to say was a real word that was cutting up the brown paper on your banner, separating it out, and it was called something, and I can...
Dithering?
Dithering.
Dithering! That's
Yeah.
not a real word.
No words are real words. We made
They're
them
all
all
made
up.
up.
Yeah, we
I
made them
had-
all up.
I had a coworker inform me that one of the words we were looking for while we were talking about dithering was stippling. I'm like,
That's
yeah.
true.
Is
Yeah,
that a
stippling
word?
is sort of with the brush, doing the little
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of dots with the brush.
I
Oh,
got more
speaking
show
of,
and
I
tell
saw-
out for tomorrow.
I still haven't used
Heck
this this bath bomb. I should probably do that before tomorrow.
Yeah, report in. Maybe have a nice, cozy bath tonight, and we'll see how that goes.
Are you gonna
I
have a
think
bath
it's-
bomb on stream? What's
No,
happening?
we would get in trouble.
I made a I don't know if it'll show up while my camera is a potato. But
Oh yeah, what the heck's
maybe,
going on with my
maybe.
camera?
We've had a.
Yeah, can you give us
Let's try 'em.
updates on how it performs
go.
anyway?
Yeah, I'll let you know. But we had a crafting challenge, and I had a bath bomb creation kit, and so I made a Dawn Guard banner out of various bath bomb supplies. So we'll see how that sucker bombs, I guess. What's the verb for using a bath bomb?
They-
Ba-
Yeah.
Bath
bammed.
bombing.
Bath bammed.
Bath damned.